If you have seen the movie, the series Inside Life, our next guests on the couch need no further introduction. But hey, I'll just run through them. We have with us Ndah Gifts Eno. She's an actor, model, video vixen, and entrepreneur. She was Miss Nigeria First Runner-Up 2019, Miss Africa Caliber First Runner-Up 2020, and also won the Amity Award Most Sociable in the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria in 2017 pageant. She is passionate about girl empowerment and self-development. We also have on the couch Chisom. She is a professional and exceptional dance artist, choreographer with almost 10 years in the entertainment industry. She has performed for local and international A-list artists like Cardi B, Burna Boy, Davido, Rotimi, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, and the list goes on. Girl is a superstar. Welcome, 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 ladies.
Thank you.
How are you both doing?
I'm very well.
Are you still reeling in the euphoria of the Inside Life? I would say it's more like putting you in the realm of the Inside Life. Right, you reeling. Oh my God, this is happening to me. Has any of you experienced imposter syndrome yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay,
I haven't.
you're very confident. That, oh yeah, that role, I
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yes.
I did it.
Yeah.
So first off, this was your first foray into the movie industry.
Yes.
When Clarence Peters reached out to you guys and said, to you ladies, and said, I want you in my series, what went through your mind? What went through your mind when you went through the story? Talk to us.
For me, I actually expected it because, I mean, I've worked with Clarence Peters for a long time because he's a music director,
yeah.
you know, so a music video director.
Yeah.
So I was expecting it because Clarence is the type of person to always build, you know, conversations that would make you understand that he needs you for this, he trusts you for this, he believes in you that you can do this. So I was expecting it when he reached out to me because we've had conversations that built up to, you know, Chizzy, I see this in you, I know you can do this.
All right.
So I wasn't surprised.
Fantastic.
You know, I wasn't surprised.
So like she said, I've also worked with Clarence. I'm a video vixen, so I've done a couple of music videos with him. So, but he never knew I could act. I posted a monologue one day on my social page, and he came across it. I was like, so you can act, Gift. There's something I'm working on, and I would love you to be a part of it. So when the script was sent, when I read through the script, I was like, okay, my mind is blown. I would really love to be on this job.
I would say well done to the both of you.
Thank
I've
you
seen
so
the
much.
series. I think you both did phenomenally well.
Thank you.
Being that it's also your first act as actresses. What went through your mind when you were reading through the script?
Well, for me, it was very relatable because I read all of the script to understand the story and where it was leading to.
Yeah.
So I could actually relate to most of the stories, especially the character I played.
Yes.
Being an actor and a model and aspiring someone who had this ambition to do more in her field.
Yeah.
So I could really relate to the story and every other characters. I feel like it was hitting on so many ills in our society today.
Yes.
So many stories that even if it's not my story, it's someone's story. Yes, out there. So it was really relatable.
Yeah, I would come back to that, but then I would like to hear Chisom's, because your character, let's talk a bit about your character, because your character was quite interesting.
Yes.
We didn't see your character coming. It was quite unassuming at first, and we could see the character development, you know, in your story.
Yeah.
We saw you transition into this very brave, strong, bold, courageous young girl. Talk to us about the influence of Clarence Peter in bringing your character to life, being that it was also your first, you know, foray into the movie industry.
Yeah, so I'd say, you know, like I said, I've worked with Clarence Peters, you know, for a long time.
Right.
And Clarence is that type of person to really, really direct you in the most comfortable way. He's the one to put you there and give you the best support to help you build or do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So I'd say it was really easy for me because of Clarence Peters. He really helped me. Firstly, after reading the script, it wasn't a character I had anything to do with, like with my own reality. But I mean, acting is becoming, and I'd say somehow I have that in me to become anything. So firstly, what came to my mind reading the script was, I mean, this is dark, complete darkness, and the fact that, you know, it's a story that I cannot personally relate to, but I had to completely become it. Yeah. You know, that was the hard part, but I found it very easy because Clarence would, you know, he would really put you in a space where you know you can do this. Like you know, when somebody believes in you and you also believe in yourself, it's a top. Like it's really,
it's a match made in heaven.
Exactly. It makes a lot of sense to you. Like, okay, I believe in myself, and he really believes in me. So let's get it.
You gotta do it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You know, hearing you speak and, you know, sort of also, you know, reliving some of the scenes in my head right now in the movie. How grueling was it?
It was.
How grueling?
It was.
Because I can imagine, you could see the articulation with the lightings, with the screenplay. You could see it. There was a deliberateness with it. There was an intentionality with it. Yeah. So I can imagine having to go over one particular scene over and over and over and over again. So talk to me about that grueling process.
You see the scene where I had to carry
my darling, I need to hold your hands up for that thing. Like, how many times did you carry that basin of water?
I mean, we know how shoots can be.
Yes.
I had to walk the streets back and forth.
How many
back
times?
And forth. Can I even count?
I don't think
because
so.
Once you can't get it, you're like, okay, let's do it
Go
again.
back and take the shoot again.
I was feeling sorry for you. I wouldn't even
stairs. It was that was the most grueling part for me. And then another very grueling part was where, you know, I had to be possessed somehow. Yeah. Where I had to, like, you know, always do that.
Yeah. The thing with your eyes.
My mouth, you know. Especially when the first scene Scarlett met me. It was like, I had to really, that scene, we took it like so many times because I wasn't really getting it very well because I had to really act like I was feeling whatever she was doing. You know, the whole squeezing act, like it was hard because it took energy.
But then you are a choreographer.
Exactly.
Right.
That made it easy.
That made it easy for you,
that made
right?
It very easy. Dancing is energy.
Right.
Yes, even my dance name is Cheesy's Energy.
Yeah.
Because I am energetic, very energetic. So that was easy for me to play, you know, acting like a zombie and, you know, those type of character. It was really easy because I had the energy from dance already.
I can imagine that it would be easy for you because, I mean, you're a dance choreographer.
Yes.
I mean, you know, all of those elements also go into dancing.
Exactly.
Let's move over to you, Gift. Watching your scene, I didn't need a soothsayer to tell me that you are either a beauty queen or a model, right? Because I mean, you have all the physics. And I just thought that you would easily relate with the role that you played because we've seen a lot of, we've heard stories of a lot of, you know, aspiring models, actors, you know, who fall prey to, you know, some of these vices. How were you able to, you know, get into that character without it affecting you personally?
Okay, for me, it was more like creating awareness to this story. Because I've heard stories. I have been lucky I have not gone through such stories or such experiences, but I've heard stories. So portraying that character was me shedding a light to that, for people to know that this is going on in the industry. There are people who are vulnerable like that. Just because we have ambition to do better, there are a lot of things going on that most of us don't talk about today, but doesn't mean that we've never experienced it. So sharing that light, I had to put myself in their shoes to let them know that they are seen and they are heard. They're not alone. That we know these things are going on and it is okay for you to talk about it if you have ever experienced that. But at the same time, be very, very careful. Be very careful. Make your research very well. Before, in as much as we want the best for ourselves, be very careful. Ask questions before going out to do anything.
I mean, Gift, I can thank you so much for putting that out there. It's important for us to create that awareness because we have a lot of young girls who are impressionable and who are, you know, talented, who just want to express themselves in different ways. We saw Inside Life birth new and budding superstars, literally. And I know that this is just the beginning of, you know, a fantastic journey for
Amen.
you all. But talk to us. What's going on so far? So how? I mean, I'm not going to ask about the responses because I know that it's been. It's been really good.
great.
It's been
Yes,
incredible.
great.
But have you been approached by any producer? Is anyone wanting to work with you after your stints in Inside Life?
I've actually had a couple of.
Aha! Look at that.
Well, I haven't yet, but I got like a lot of follows from some directors and producers, which I'm
So, yeah,
hoping
it's
that
coming as well. It is
I'm hoping
coming.
that one day the message will come. So I'm open to it actually.
All right. So talk to us about Cheese's energy. It's I know you're on YouTube
Yes.
doing your thing,
Yes.
and I know that from your appearance in Inside Life, you've gotten quite a few subscribers as well on YouTube.
100.
All right. So what's the future for dance for you?
So I have always been. Firstly, I started with loving acting growing up. Like I'd always look into the mirror and act
Yeah.
100. And then growing up, I don't know, acting was not just so easy to dive into going into the industry, but like I now found out that I could dance growing up as well. So I decided to merge both. So if you go through Cheesy's Energy on YouTube, you'd realize that I don't just dance. I call myself a dance actor. So it's like I always do dance films, like dance movies.
Okay.
I always, whenever I do a dance video, there's always some sort of drama in it that leads to the dance and whatnot. So that's basically what Cheesy's Energy is about. And I don't wait for nobody. I'm gonna keep, dropping dance movies, doing my own thing, trying to make it a full production. And by God's grace, I really hope to, climb the ladder.
So
for
the
that.
scene where you killed Zakoji, did that haunt you?
In the movie?
No, I mean,
In
there's
real
sometimes we play certain roles.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're in the moment, and then sometimes you're in the moment after after that experience, right? Did it in any way? Maybe later I thought about it, it's like, oh my God.
I mean, the shock that I was going to actually be the one to kill my father.
Yes.
That was a shock. Like, how? Why? But somehow I feel like for the movie, I feel like Chigo manipulated it. Like my mom had a manipulation.
Yes.
I think she's diabolic in that movie. She's
Yeah.
quite diabolic
She
because
She was.
before I did that, she called me to tell me that you think I'm the bad one. You
Yeah,
don't know
but
he's
you're the dad.
one."
Yeah.
And then I
so
went
he was
into the
dropping
room
those
and was
seeds.
dropping
Exactly,
those-
and
yeah.
then
He was dropping those seeds.
she did. She had
Yes,
a
of
hand
course he
in
did.
it.
She did. But you both are. You're phenomenal actresses.
Thank
you so
I'm
much.
just wishing you all the best.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see what's next for you both.
Thank you.
And all the best. All the
Thank
best.
Thank you so much.